that was the scene last spring, and now you've got a fight over money and a lot of it. Harvard University is saying it will not comply with a list of demands from the Trump team in its fight against campus anti-Semitism. Hours after Harvard's refusal, a White House task force announced that it is freezing more than $2 billion in federal funds and $60 million in contracts to the school. Eric Shawn's got more on this and the fallout and where we go now. Eric, good morning to you.
Good morning, Bill. Well, the Trump administration is giving Harvard an F. And now the elite university is the first one to fight back against White House demands that it changes its policies. More than $2 billion in federal funding now put on hold unless Harvard adopts nearly a dozen changes that the Trump administration is demanding. They include reducing the power of faculty and students over policies, reporting foreign students here on visas who violate codes of conduct, teaching different points of view, demands seen as including conservative issues in the classroom, as well as further addressing anti-Semitism on campus. Harvard grad Congresswoman Elise Stefanik has been an outspoken critic of her alma mater.
President Trump correctly made the correct decision to defund these institutions. If you look at what they required for Harvard, it was protection of Jewish students. It is making sure that we are getting rid of DEI, which by definition is anti-Semitic. And instead, Harvard is acting more entitled than ever.
But Harvard calls the Trump demands illegal and is refusing, saying the move damages research that helps all Americans and tramples on academic freedom. Harvard President Alan Garber saying this in, quote, part, "No government, regardless of which party is in power, should dictate what private universities can teach, whom they can admit and hire, and which areas of study and inquiry they can pursue. The university will not surrender its independence or relinquish its constitutional rights," he says. Well, Harvard also says it has taken actions against anti-Semitism on campus, as well as instituting programs that do teach different points of view. Former President Obama, by the way, a Harvard Law School graduate, well, he's condemning the Trump moves and calling on other universities to also defy Trump's demands.
It's the beginning of this fight. Thanks, Eric. Eric Shawn reporting here in New York on that. Thank you.